What if I told you that being focused doesn't mean being tense? That your hobbies could actually make you a better athlete? And that competition, well, when you do it right, it could be the best thing that's ever happened to you and your performance. Hi, I'm Dr. Haley Perlus, and in my private coaching sessions this week with elite athletes, 3 specific mindset shifts showed up. So, in this video, I'm going to break down those 3 mindset shifts and teach you some tools that you can start using today to elevate your performance. The first mindset shift is that focus does not equal tense. It does not equal seriousness. There's being focused, there's being tense, and then there's being serious, and they're not the same thing. In fact, many of my athletes don't perform their best when they're too serious, certainly don't perform their best when they're physically tense, but always perform their best when they're focused. Focus means directing your mind on something very specific, something very intentional that you want to accomplish. It's tuning into the work. Now, is it about thinking about a lot of things? No, it's about prioritizing, narrowing it down. I also have a tool called the domino effect where you focus on one thing, tactic, technique, strategy, but you focus on one thing that you know will let everything else come into place. You can trust that when you focus on this one thing, your body's going to do what you've been training it to do. But you have to have that laser focus on that one thing so that you can tune out external distractions, even tune out internal distractions, and again, maintain a focus on what is of high priority, what is relevant in the moment. But that does not mean that you suddenly have to be tense in your body. In fact, you want to really be more calm and fluid and have more of a relaxed body, even though you want to maintain a focused mind. So they're not the same thing. And then when it comes to being serious, there are moments to be serious, and then there are moments to be not so serious, maybe not serious at all. But you have to know what works for you. You have to know, do you need to be a little bit more of a fun, lighthearted, maybe even bring comedy, listen to comedy before you're about to get onto the performance field. Only you know the level of seriousness that works best for you. And when it comes to tense, your sport will probably dictate that, but then also you have a personal preference to how tense you want your body to be. But focus, 100% you want to be focused on what is relevant. So please start treating them all separately. And when it comes to the seriousness and the tension, you have to figure out what's going to be best for you, given your person, who you are, and the sport that you're in. If you like this video and if you want to learn more, obviously there'll be more videos to come, but I also have a free masterclass, a live free masterclass that I'm hosting. So go to my website and find out all about that free live masterclass, and I look forward to seeing you there. The next mindset shift is this idea that if I have other interests, that I'm not going to be as focused on my sport. Now, I'm not asking you to have a plan B. I'm not asking you to explore other things, but I am asking you to give yourself a break from the sport that you love. The worst thing you can do is 100% 24/7 always be in your sport. I'm telling you right now, it's the quickest way to burn out. You'll become mentally, emotionally exhausted, if not also physically. You'll engage in overtraining perhaps too. So you want to have hobbies. You want to have other interests. It is not to distract you from your priority of your number one sport, but it is to give you some recovery away from your sport, emotional, mental, and certainly physical recovery. And what does recovery do? When you come away from your training, when you come away from your focus, and you give yourself a little bit of a recovery break, then you are renewing energy. The only way for you to perform your best is to have high energy. And the only way to renew energy is with recovery. So find those interests, find those hobbies, go and play, renew your energy, and then come back to your sport with, again, more energy to maintain your performance. It's also going to prevent burnout. And burnout is emotional and mental exhaustion. It is not feeling as connected to your sport as you once did, and it's not feeling like you're doing your best job. We don't want that burnout, and you could prevent it. And if you already have a little bit, you can treat it by engaging in some active recovery, those hobbies, those interests. Go and play. It's not just okay, it's imperative for your performance success. The third mindset shift is this idea that competition is bad or scary. Not bad, but necessary, but probably scary. This week I was talking to, and it's not just one, it's actually many. This shows up a lot. There's this desire to compete. You love your sport, you want to do the best at it, and it's a competitive activity. So there's this desire to compete, but at the same time being afraid of competition. And there's 3 things that you can do to work on that. Number 1, what are you afraid of? You really have to start poking holes at that. I call it the Swiss cheese exercise. Swiss cheese has holes in it, so you want to poke holes. What are you really afraid of? Figure that out. Dive into it. Is it really the truth? Where is the proof that that fear is going to come true and all the consequences that you bring with that fear? Where is the proof that that actually shows up all of the time? So you want to identify your fear and you want to see if you can poke holes in it. The second is you want to get excited about competition. So don't shy away from it. Watch competition on video. Look around. Don't be shy to look around at your opponents, but look around with more of a, this is exciting energy as opposed to, for example, intimidation energy. This is excited. Look at everyone around me. Look at their energy. I'm going to use their energy to motivate me to bring my best energy and kick a little bit of some butt while I'm at it. Embrace the excitement that competition has to offer. It is amazing when we use it in the right way. And then the third piece here is when it's performance time, when it's that moment, the focus is on you and what you can control and what you're going to execute. If you do all those 3 things, really understand, what are you truly afraid of? Is there real proof that all the consequences are going to happen? Probably not as bad as you are letting your mind believe it to be. 2, get excited about competition. Don't shy away from it. Embrace it. Get prepared for it. Anticipate it. Use others' energy to energize yourself in a good way. And then 3rd, have the discipline that when it's go time, it is you. It is not about your opponents. It is you. Put those 3 things together and you will be able to use competition for all the great things that it is, and you just watch how your performance escalates. So bringing it back, we've got 3 mindset shifts this week that the athletes that I've been working with are working on. 1 is focus does not mean tense or being serious. They're actually 3 different things. You have to decide for yourself the level of seriousness that your sport brings, but then also what's best for you. You have to decide the level of tension, what your sport demands, and then also what's best for you. Focus 100% focused on technique, tactics, strategy. When you're in the moment, you are laser focused on what's going on in that moment. Second piece, go and enjoy yourself outside of sport. You are not taking away anything from your sport performance. In fact, you are fueling it by increasing energy in the recovery and then bringing it back and reducing the opportunities for burnout. And then 3rd, embrace competition. Competition is good. The best athletes know how to do this. They look around, they get excited. They want to use other people's energy to fuel themselves. They also understand, what am I really afraid of? They poke holes at their fear so that it doesn't rule over them. And when it's go time, they have the discipline in the competitiveness, in the competitive situation, they have the discipline to focus on themselves and what they need to do in the moment.